what's up? Welcome back to another reading vlog. Today, I'm excited. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit windy outside, but it's blue skies, as we can see. I'm gonna go drive to the lake, read at the lake, and eat. And I'm so excited. I am gonna read Powerless, which is a novella in the Powerless series. And honestly, I might try and finish it. I might try and start and finish it today. It's only about 200 pages. I think I can do it. We'll see. I'm gonna drive to the lake right now, and I'll update you when I'm situated. Okay, we found a spot. A bit windy, but it's really beautiful out today. I have pasta salad. I have pasta salad that I'm gonna eat. And I have this because I stayed up till 1 in the morning last night. But I'm so excited. Oh, let me show you my book. Hold on. This is my book. It's like baby. Like, I can finish this today. I bet you. Okay, there's 221 pages in this book. Is gonna ruin me. Okay, so I finished Powerful yesterday. It was so cute, so adorable. I loved every second of it. I finished it in like 3 hours maybe. It was a really quick read, but it was really, I know I keep saying cute, it was just so cute. Like, there are so many annotations in here, and typically I don't even annotate books. There were just so many quotes in this. I really loved the love interest for Adina. He is kind of hot, but I really loved their banter and their dynamic, and it was just a really cute read. And so I finished Powerful. I rated it a 5 stars immediately. I knew like 50 pages in, I was like, this is gonna be a 5-star read for sure. I finished it at like 12:15 in the morning, and the ending is like extremely sad. Just FYI, you definitely have to read Powerless to understand this book, so just keep that in mind as well. But overall, I'd really recommend this if you know the Powerless series and you're invested in it. This was another 5-star read from the series. So yeah, I'm now moving on to read Funny Story by Emily Henry. So I'm planning to read a lot of that at work. Funny Story. I almost just hit myself in the head with that. I finished Funny Story yesterday, and it was really good. I rated it at 4 stars. One of my favorite Emily Henry books. I think this and People We Meet on Vacation are kind of tied up right now. This book was just so adorable, start to finish. Really amazing banter that goes on between the two characters. Love the story, super creative. At least in my head, it's a very creative meet cute. And it really is a funny story. So finished that. That was my 3rd book that I finished last week. Crazy, I know. I also finished Crescent City, book 2. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but that's gonna be a separate video, like me reading that whole series. So just stay tuned for that, I guess. Next on my TBR for May, I have Nora Goes Off Script. I got this at the library. I saw Haley Pham read this, and she rated it like pretty average, I would say. So I got this book. It's only like 250 pages. So I'm kind of tempted to start this book because I could probably finish it in like a day or 2. But I also bought this book today, and I'm so excited for this book. I didn't even know that Carly Fortune was coming out with a new book, but I saw this at Target. So This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. She's the author of Meet Me at the Lake and Every Summer After. I've read both of those books and I love them immensely. They're 5 stars for me. She is so good at writing coastal summer romances, and I'm just so excited. And the cover's yellow and it just looks so cute. So I'm really tempted to start this, but I kind of want to wait at least a few more days, I guess, until it gets to like mid-May, so then it's more summer. But those are the only 2 books that I have on my physical TBR, I guess. So I'm gonna have to start getting a list of books that I want to read over the summer. That's the update. I'll update you if I end up reading Nora Goes Off Script tonight and let you know how I feel about it. This is how you know we're getting serious. I'm in my bed, typically, and I'm gonna pop open Nora Goes Off Script. I just feel like it's time to read this. It's 250 pages. Hopefully I get into it so that I like it, so that I can finish it, because I really want to read Crescent City book number 3. But because I got this from the library, I just feel like I need to read this first. We'll see how far I get. I'm also wearing a hat because my hair is really ugly today. Okay, I've been reading for like an hour, 30 minutes almost, and I'm like halfway through this book. So far, it's really cute. It's a lot cuter than I thought it was gonna be. I really like the writing style. I'm a little bit worried about like the conflict that's gonna happen, because right now like things are just like too good to be true, and I just don't want the main character to get hurt, but I know that's probably what's gonna happen. But I'm kind of like in a reading groove, so I'm probably gonna finish this book within like the next hour and a half. I finished Nora Goes Off Script. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. I watched Haley Pham read this book and she gave it like a 3.5 or something like that, and I just wasn't expecting to love this book. I gave it a 4 stars on Goodreads, but I'm honestly like, it's probably a 4.5 star. I read it in about like 3 hours. I loved Nora. I loved the way that the author wrote this book. It's a mix of like witty banter. I cannot get over my hair right now. It looks horrible. Okay. It's not any better with the hat on, but it was a mix between witty and banter, and it was like adult. I would just describe it as literary fiction, and it was written in a very mature way, which I appreciated, and it had humor in it, but it wasn't like millennial humor. Like, it was very tasteful, and it was just like such a good book. Like, the dialogue, the balance of description, it wasn't overly descriptive, but it still gave you like enough details to kind of picture things in your head. And the love story was just really adorable. The slowish burn, but then the conflict happening in the middle of the book. Typically, I don't like when the conflict happens like in the middle, because that means you have the second half to like kind of figure out the resolution. But again, like, it was done in such a tasteful way where it didn't feel like it was dragging on. And if anything, like, I loved how the main character had a self-development moment, and she was definitely sad and processed like the conflict, but she also was mature and like tried to move on and not let the conflict define her. And the end was just so cute. Like, I know I have said cute 3 times in this describing this book, but it just really is adorable, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it like a 4.5 because in my head a 5 star is like a book that I'm not gonna forget. And so like, the writing was good, everything was really well done, but like, I probably will not remember this book. If I do, like, it's probably not gonna be a lot. And also, it was a pretty short book, so it just, again, like, it was a really nice little refresher, I guess, but it wasn't like the most profound piece of literature I've ever read before, so, but I still really liked it. Hey guys, back in my car, as I literally like always am. I thought it'd be kind of cool to like get outside of the house, because I've been inside all day working remotely, and then I was reading for 3 hours earlier today, and I brought my book. This summer will be different, and I'm gonna drive to the lake just to get out of the house, maybe put the windows down. So I just thought, hey, let's read a summer book by the lake, kind of get out of the house. Guess my drink of the day. There we go. So I'm gonna be reading this book. I got about 80 pages in yesterday. It's really good so far, so I'm just gonna continue to read, and I don't know. I feel like I haven't really gone to the plot at all. So we shall see. Okay, I just finished This Summer Will Be Different. It took me like 2 days to finish. Yesterday I read for quite a bit, but the middle of this book was really slow. It wasn't like slow burn at all, and it was like one of those where they hook up like right away and then get to know each other type of thing. Not my favorite. Like, I'm not like, you know, a huge fan of like the physical like attraction over, you know, everything else. But yeah, just like, it wasn't my favorite Carly Fortune book. I rated it a 3 stars. The middle was pretty boring, and I just found myself like feeling like slumped yesterday, and I took like several breaks reading this book. And it's not that long. It's only 330 something pages, and so for me to be like taking multiple breaks in one day is kind of like, how good was it type of thing. It wasn't bad. I really enjoyed the ending. The ending was very like what I want in a rom-com type of thing. They're like confessing their love and everything like that, you know. So that was really enjoyable, and I did like the story because it was told in 2 different like timelines, I guess. So there was one of the present day, and then there was one like in the past, and I did enjoy the storyline told like in the past. So it would go like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, stuff like that. And I did enjoy that. I thought that was really well written. But then the storylines told in like the now point of view are kind of just slow and not very interesting. I don't know. It just like wasn't my favorite tropes, I guess, because there was miscommunication trope between the main character and her best friend. And then there was like keeping secrets, but no secrets needed to be kept. So it was more like, I'm just keeping these secrets because they're comfortable type of thing. And then like none of it ended up being a big deal. So it's like all that build up for like not a lot of conflict. It just didn't really feel worth it all the time, but I did finish it. I did fly through the last like 60 pages in like 30 minutes, so it was pretty good. But other than that, I rated it a 3 stars. Wasn't my favorite Carly Fortune book, but it's still like a good summary romance. It's very heavy on physical attraction though, which I just like am not a huge fan of. Like, I don't know, I just want there to be more like, hello, how are you? Like, what is your favorite color type of thing, and just feel like we didn't really get that to the end. But I think I'm gonna end this video here just because I've read 4 books in the past week, and so I'm gonna get started on Crescent City here pretty soon. So I'll be finishing up that video and that series as well. I'm very excited, but I just appreciate you watching this video. And yeah, I'll see you when I read next.